Hey everyone, make sure you hit that subscribe button and get ready for a deep dive that's, well, it's sure to make some waves.
Yeah.
We're talking about Donald Trump, Jeffrey Epstein, and a bombshell new allegation.
Right.
So grab your popcorn because this is juicy.
It's definitely captivating, especially considering the political landscape right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're just 2 weeks out from the 2024 election,
Oh,
and the heat is on. Remember that full-page ad from Survivors for Kamala, the group pushing to hold Trump accountable for past accusations?
yeah?
They're making sure voters remember the E. Jean Carroll case where Trump was found liable for sexual abuse.
Uh-huh.
And now this new accusation from Stacey Williams just throws another log on the fire.
The timing is definitely interesting.
Yeah.
What's your take on Williams' claim?
Well, The Guardian is reporting that Williams, a former model, claims Trump groped her at Trump Tower way back in 1993.
Okay.
But here's the kicker. She says Jeffrey Epstein was there too.
That certainly adds a layer of intrigue.
Sure.
Can you tell us more about the details of Williams' accusation?
Of course. Williams alleges that she met Trump through Epstein at a Christmas party in 1992.
Okay.
Then, a few months later, she found herself at Trump Tower with Epstein.
Uh-huh.
And that's when she claims Trump groped her breasts, waist, and buttocks.
Wow.
Williams even claims that she saw Epstein and Trump exchange smiles during the incident.
Oh, my.
Talk about disturbing.
Yeah.
But it gets worse.
Oh, no.
She also says that afterward, Epstein berated her, making her feel disgusting and like a pawn in some twisted game.
That's a pretty heavy accusation, and one that the Trump campaign has vehemently denied.
Right.
They're calling it a complete fabrication orchestrated by the Harris campaign.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
But let's be real, the connection between Trump and Epstein has always been murky,
Yeah.
to say the least.
Right.
And that's what we're going to explore in this deep dive.
Okay.
We'll untangle the complicated history between these two, look at the evidence, and let you decide what to make of it all.
That's a great way to approach this.
Yep.
It's important for viewers to understand the nuances here.
Right.
Trump has repeatedly tried to distance himself from Epstein,
Oh, yes.
especially after Epstein's arrest back in 2019.
Totally. Remember when Trump claimed to have no relationship with Epstein?
Yes, but then we have those past statements and photographic evidence that tell a very different story.
Exactly. It's like trying to fit square blocks into round holes.
Uh-huh.
It just doesn't work.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Let's start by revisiting some of Trump's past statements about Epstein.
Okay, flashback to 2002. New York Magazine interviews Trump, and he describes Epstein as a terrific guy. But it gets better.
Oh.
He goes on to say that Epstein likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side.
Wow.
I mean, come on. It's almost like he was bragging.
And let's not forget the photographic evidence. We've got pictures of them partying together at Mar-a-Lago in both 2000 and 1997. Plus, there's that NBC News footage from 1992 that shows them at a party, seemingly discussing women.
Yep, the evidence speaks for itself.
Yeah.
And then there's Virginia Giuffre's account,
Okay.
which adds another layer to this whole saga.
Right.
For those who need a refresher, Giuffre is one of Epstein's most prominent accusers.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Right.
She's
Her
the-
story is central to understanding this web of connections.
Yeah.
Giuffre was working at Mar-a-Lago when Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's longtime associate, approached her about giving Epstein massages.
Right.
This, of course, led to Giuffre's horrific abuse at the hands of Epstein.
It's a chilling reminder of how Epstein operated and the circles he moved in.
Mm-hmm.
And those circles definitely included Donald Trump.
Absolutely.
Right.
In fact, flight logs show that Trump flew with Epstein at least 7 times during the 1990s.
Hold on to your hats, folks, because this next part is wild. Fast forward to August 2024. Trump unknowingly flew on Epstein's former private jet.
What?
Can you believe that?
No.
It's almost too ironic to be true. I mean, what are the odds?
It does make you wonder.
Right.
How could Trump and his team not know about the plane's previous owner? Especially given his efforts to downplay any association with Epstein.
It's mind-boggling, right?
Yeah.
And this just raises more questions about their relationship, what really went on behind closed doors.
Right.
But we'll dig into that more in part 2 of this deep dive.
Okay. It's important to clarify that while these allegations swirling around Trump are serious, there's no evidence directly linking him to Epstein's crimes.
You're right. That's a crucial point.
Yeah.
We're here to connect the dots and provide context, not past judgment. It's up to each individual to evaluate the information and come to their own conclusions.
Exactly. We want to empower our viewers to think critically.
Right.
Now let's circle back to Williams's claim. She alleges that after Trump groped her, Epstein berated her outside Trump Tower, making her feel disgusting and like she was part of some twisted game.
That detail, if true, is incredibly disturbing. It provides a glimpse into the potential power dynamics at play and the manipulative tactics allegedly used by Epstein.
It's a chilling reminder of the patterns of abuse associated with Epstein and how he preyed on vulnerable individuals.
Absolutely. This is why it's so important to examine the full scope of Trump and Epstein's relationship. Despite Trump's attempts to distance himself, the evidence points to a closer connection than he's admitted to.
The photos, the flight logs, and those past statements from Trump paint a more intertwined picture than his claims suggest.
It's like a puzzle, and each piece we uncover reveals a more complex image.
And this story transcends Trump and Epstein. It speaks to the systems that enabled men like Epstein to operate with impunity for so long.
You're absolutely right. This is a story about power, privilege, and the abuse of both.
And it's a story that's still unfolding. As we head into the final stretch of the 2024 election, these allegations against Trump are sure to remain a hot topic.
No doubt about it. This latest accusation from Stacey Williams adds another layer of complexity to an already intricate narrative.
It's a reminder that the past has a way of catching up with the present.
And that the pursuit of truth and accountability is more important now than ever. But hey, enough from us. We want to hear from you. What do you make of all this? Hit that comment section and let us know your thoughts. All right, so let's do like a quick recap of this whirlwind deep dive.
Okay.
We started with this bombshell allegation from Stacey Williams, a former model who claims Trump groped her with Jeffrey Epstein present.
Right.
And this accusation hits the headlines just 2 weeks before the 2024 election. Talk about perfect time, right?
The timing is certainly noteworthy, especially given the already charged political climate.
Yeah.
And let's not forget the efforts of survivors for Kamala to keep accusations against Trump front and center.
Right.
Their full-page ad in the New York Times reminding everyone about the E. Jean Carroll case adds another layer to this whole story.
Yeah, it definitely adds fuel to the fire.
Right.
But even without Williams' recent accusation, the history between Trump and Epstein is complicated, to say the least.
Yeah.
Trump has tried to distance himself, claiming there was no relationship. But the evidence tells a different story.
Exactly. We've seen photos of them together at Mar-a-Lago. We've heard those past eyebrow-raising comments from Trump about Epstein, and of course there are the flight logs showing Trump flew with Epstein multiple times.
Oh, and who could forget that incredibly ironic twist where Trump unknowingly flew on Epstein's former private jet just a few months ago?
Haha.
It's almost too bizarre to be true.
Yeah, it's really something.
So we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
But we want to leave you with this one question.
Okay.
How does all this new information about Stacey Williams' accusation and the context surrounding it, how does it affect your understanding of Donald Trump?
Right.
We're not here to tell you what to think.
Right.
Our goal is to just equip you with the knowledge to form your own informed opinions.
Exactly.
So think critically, weigh the evidence, and come to your own conclusions. And hey, while you're at it, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the stories that matter. Don't forget to leave a comment below and share your thoughts. We love hearing from you. Until next time, stay curious.